Okay, this next section is basically a bridge that leads us into the chorus. And we're going to do like an acoustic strumming style on two chords. And those chords are going to be A minor to F major 7. Okay, so the regular A minor is going to be open A, second D, second G, first on the B, open high E. And then the F major 7 is going to be our thumb on the low E. Okay, then we're going to play third A, third D, second finger on second G, first finger on first B, and then open E string. Okay, so the strumming pattern we're going to have is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you can basically hear it with the chords and without the chords, but pretty regular acoustic type strumming pattern. Okay, so what's going to happen here is we're going to play this A minor to F major 7 for 4 bars without any vocals. Okay, then we're going to play a further 8 bars with vocals, and then that will lead us into the chorus. Okay, here we go with the first chorus. Let's learn the chords first. And then I'm going to put them in the strumming pattern. First chord we're going to learn is a C, but we're going to have this G note at the top on the 3rd fret high E string. Okay, so you play third A, second D, open G, first B, and then put your pinky or your little finger on that top high E string being the 3rd fret. Okay, then the second chord we're going to learn is G7. We're going to play third on the low E. Okay, we're going to play second on the A. We're going to have open D and open G, open B, and then our first finger is going to be on that 1st fret high E string. Okay, so we're going to have that C chord there to G7. Now we're going to play a D minor chord. We're going to keep that first finger on that 1st fret low E string, sorry, high E string, but we are going to play open D, second G, 3rd B to get a D minor chord, and then we're going to play a regular A minor chord, okay, which we already know from earlier on. So the chords that we have are C, G7, D minor, A minor. Okay, then we're going to play the C again, the G7, and then we're going to play a D add 9. And that's going to be open D, second G, 3rd B, open high E. Okay, so let's just put it in context with the strumming pattern. Now that we've learnt the chords, I'll play the chorus in its entirety, and then we can discuss the strumming pattern that goes along with those chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you probably notice a fairly regular acoustic type strumming pattern. You can almost think of it like a drum beat. The 2 and 4 of each bar are being accented. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Just notice that slightly different timing when we sustain that last D add 9 chord. Okay, so let's just go through this chorus one more time, hear what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, on completion of the first chorus, we're going to play our opening riff again twice. Once we've done that, we're going to play it a further 2 times, which is going to be the 3rd verse. Then we're going to have kind of our bridge between the verses. Then we're going to have this twice again. Then we're going to play the 4th verse over the same thing. Then we're going to have our little bridge between the verses again. Then we're going to have a repeat of our A minor to F major 7 section. Again, we're going to play 4 bars with no vocals. Then we're going to play 8 bars with vocals. Okay, so we're now at the second chorus. Pretty much the same as the first chorus with one change. Now, if you remember when we played the C, G7, D minor, A minor, C, G7, and we hit that D add 9 and sustained it. Well, what we're going to be doing is playing this whole thing twice, and to kind of link the two things together, we're going to play this other chord, which is D minor 9. It's going to be open D, okay, 5 on the G, 6 on the B, open high E. And what's going to happen is we're going to play the C, G7, D minor, A minor, C, G, and where we would have finished, we're going to jump up and play this chord and strum along for a bar. Then we're going to go back and play the figure, C, G7, D minor, A minor, C, G7, and then we're going to finish it with that D add 9 chord. So what I'll do is I'll play the whole thing through, and then hopefully you can hear how it makes sense. But basically what we're doing is playing twice around the chorus, and this chord is going to link the two together. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That concludes the second chorus.